You're comfortable with your boys when you can be gay. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. You know what I mean? But welcome to the next episode, the newest episode of Wealth for Generations, episode number 78.
I don't know about that one, Chief. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah.
You kind of included us kind of too fast there.
Woo!
I don't know. What happened? I don't
You saw how me and Frank looked at each other.
Hey, no lie though. I used to be out like
this Negro tripping.
I used to be out at clubs and like bars, and I had this homegirl I would go out with a lot. My homegirl Lizzie, and we would do that shit all the time out in public. Like we'd be sitting at a bar, and somebody might come sit down, and I would just turn to her and be like, "Yeah," and that's how I got rid of my hemorrhoids in 2 days. It burned a lot what I did, but it worked. Hey, how's it going?
Man, I'd have turned back around like. Hey, can you guys get him a shot on me? Like he needs it.
Anything he wants.
But without any further ado, let's get into today's show. Like I said, it's episode number 78. We're gonna be introducing Black Inventors today. Let's get into our introductions. We got the engineer of all engineers, Mr. Jimmy the Giant. How we doing today, sir? How we doing today? Quite pleasant.
Like Frank would say, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's the way to be.
And let's get into the next introduction of the day. We got the unstoppable object, the juggernaut, Mr. Frank the Tank.
Yay! What's going on? What's going on? Jimmy said it best. I am blessed.
Yes, we are all blessed.
Here.
Who's that?
Yes.
That was Miss Priscilla.
Priscilla.
Pardon me.
Priscilla.
Oh, shoot. Let me adjust that real quick. There we go. What happened was.
Hey, happy belated birthday to my daughter. Sorry I missed you last week.
Happy belated birthday
happy belated birthday, Miss Cheyenne.
Yes, Miss Cheyenne, happy belated birthday indeed.
Oh, we're gonna have to go to break.
We're gonna get a round of applause for
Miss Priscilla over here.
For that. For sure, a round of applause for that. Happy late birthday, Cheyenne. But let's get into the first segment of the show. We got one of my favorites, probably one of your favorites, because that is all kind of healthy. And
that is healthy. Yes.
In order to enjoy your wealth, you got to stay healthy, you know?
Yes. All natural foods.
Yes, sir. So, by show of hands, gentlemen, is anybody familiar with oil pulling? Have you ever heard of that one? No.
Why are you looking at me?
It actually kind of reminded me of you. I don't know if it's connected to the same idea.
No, it has nothing to do with cars, Elijah.
No, but you were talking about how the coconut oil and black oil seed.
Yeah.
So for your oral hygiene, this is oral hygiene, oil pulling. So I'm not sure if it was presented to you this way, but I think it could be kind of tied into this.
Okay.
So all right, buckle up for the lowdown on oil pulling. Picture this: you're channeling your inner ancient guru. Sorry. That was loud. Picture this: you're channeling your inner ancient guru, swishing oil, coconut or sesame, take your pick, in your mouth like a boss for a solid 15 to 20 minutes. It's like a mouth marathon, but trust me, the benefits are worth it. So what's the deal with oil pulling? Well, it's basically a superhero for your mouth, for your oral health. By swishing that liquid gold around, you're on a mission to kick...
Superhero for your mouth.
What? Bye.
Bye.
By swishing that liquid gold around, you're on a mission to kick toxins, bacteria, and plaque to the curb, leaving your mouth feeling fresher than a basket of just picked strawberries. Now let's talk perks. All right, we're going to go over the perks of oil pulling.
Is I'm
Oral-
sorry, that threw me
Goddamn.
off.
Oral health.
Can we just
Oral
talk about the
health.
elephant in the room?
No, not right now. Oral health. Say goodbye to plaque buildup. Say goodbye to plaque buildup, pesky bacteria, and even the dreaded gingivitis. Oil Pulling's got your back, promoting top-notch oral hygiene like a pro. And then next, we got the pearly whites. Who doesn't want a dazzling smile? Oil Pulling might just be the secret sauce to brighter teeth, zapping away those stubborn stains like magic eraser. And next, we got bye-bye to that dragon breath. Sayonara halitosis. Oil Pulling is like a breath of fresh air, squashing bacteria in your mouth and leaving you minty fresh and ready to conquer the world. And last but not least, we got detoxification. Some folks even swear by Oil Pulling as a detox powerhouse, whisking away toxins through your oral cavity like a secret agent on a mission. So here's the scoop. Adding Oil Pulling to your oral hygiene routine is like giving your mouth a VIP spa treatment. Aim for 1 to 2 sessions a week and watch your mouth go from meh to magnificent in no time. And that's Mentos, the fresh maker. Just joking. We're not sponsored by them. But yes. So, like I was saying, does that kind of sound similar at all to oh snap. Does that sound similar at all about what you were talking about with the coconut oil and the black
yes.
sea oil?
Yes, because
as I was saying, I wasn't sure if it was explained that way to you, but I feel like it could be intertwined.
Yeah, it wasn't explained to me that way.
Bring the mic up.
But actually through the
Mike.
Yes, it wasn't explained to me that way. But it does make total sense though. From what I had researched from before, most stains are created from buildup of oils. So you know what I mean? So that breakdown of it makes it even easier to be able to say, okay,
this is why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a suggestion you had to me. We're getting a little personal, talking about benefits and stuff like that, and why I wanted certain ones. And that was a suggestion you gave to me. And after reading this, I'm like, that's twice now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, do you know, like, even in those, like, when you see those as is, I've seen on TVs where they have like the patches for detoxifications that they like put on feet. It's a mixture of like different the same type of oils and like onions. You see those like different things. All those patches is that it pulls out toxins and oils through the main pores of our body, which is our mouth, your feet, hands, and the top of your head.
Totally makes sense because I've definitely tried and heard the oil thing. I've just never sat there and went to the store and looked at, like, you know what I mean, and never put it together with, because most of the time that stuff is synthetic, but you know, you got your natural options too out there sometimes, and a lot of the times that stuff can work better. So Jimmy, did that raise an eyebrow to you at all? Is that something you think you might be willing to incorporate, some Oil Pulling into your oral hygiene? Awesome. Thank you for your contribution there. Much appreciated.
I made it, Rebby. I made it.
So we're gonna get into the next segment, but I gotta back up a little bit because I made a mistake.
Yay.
I didn't introduce the segment right. I got a little slightly distracted.
Slightly.
And didn't just in case anybody has forgotten, the Health is Wealth segment is brought to you by Jessica Marrero and Christina Rose. Beautiful my beautiful fiance, yes. Jessica Marrero and Christina Rose of Elevated Souls. They say that we're here to elevate your soul. You can contact them at 480-269-2649. Or you can follow them on IG, Instagram under Elevated Souls, ELIVE, the number 8D _SOULS, Elevated Souls. So that's going to wrap up the Health is Wealth segment for today. And then we're going to jump on into Wealthy Wisdom, the meat and potatoes. So this is going to be introducing Black inventors. So Is there any black inventors that either one of you guys might feel like doesn't get the right kind of recognition? You might want to just drop a name right now. You don't have to necessarily know what the invention is and all that stuff, but just these Black History moments that I'm trying to present to the public and to the viewers are to try to highlight uncommon people. So if you guys got any that you want to drop, go ahead and drop them right now. Drop that shit.
I don't know that it. So
George Washington Carver.
That's not uncommon though. Everybody knows that he's the peanut butter man.
Michael Jordan.
But did you know that he created 300 different uses for the peanut? But you didn't know that part, did you? 300 different uses for the peanut.
Elijah. Nobody likes to know it all.
I can't.
I don't know it all.
I want to say I can't remember his full name, but I want to say it's like a Johnson, right?
Mm-hmm.
But your toilets every time you sit on a toilet,
like the actual toilet.
Yeah, toilet.
Tight.
The name that's on the back of the porcelain, I can't remember. It's like Johnson. Or William something. I can't remember what I'm trying to picture what that little stamp is like when you look at that.
Yeah.
That comes from, it was a black man that invented the toilet.
There we go. That's one. Did you know that? I don't know if y'all knew that. I didn't know that one. So a black man did the toilet, invented the toilet.
Yeah.
So, but today we're not going to be going too deep into the. Is that uncommon though?
It can be. Jesus was a black. Are we talking about black guys? Yeah, black
inventors.
Well,
what did he invent? Wine.
Bread and wine.
He did turn water to wine.
Okay, I just want to say this real quick. I got in a debate with this girl.
He invented magic.
That one girl, like I went, that I went out with.
Who was the one that was like, "What's up?"
We were talking about those two girls I brought in that one day. I was like, kept telling everybody, the girl with bad teeth is not mine. Anyway, that's besides the point. So of course we stopped. Me and that girl that I went out with 2 weeks ago, we stopped talking, whatever. But a couple of days before we stopped talking, I took her to a movie. And it was the Book of Clarence. I don't know if you heard about that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, in the movie, Jesus is black.
It's a
right?
black movie.
But they made it to where the Jesus we see, and like, you know what I mean, like the regular Jesus we see with the blonde hair and everything, was trying to copy the real Jesus so he can make money off of it. Right? It's crazy. But we had this whole debate on if Jesus is black or not, like a 30-minute debate. And it was like the dumbest thing ever. I think that's why she stopped talking to me.
I mean, it doesn't. For someone that may read it, or you can look it up, the description of Jesus, it doesn't say blonde hair, blue eyes.
It says he has skin like copper.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what?
And a man of a sandy colored descent. Like that doesn't mean
a nice tanned Jew. Nice tanned Jew. You know, it's fresh out. Fresh out the tanning bed. Fresh out the tanning bed.
A little dicky.
But anyways, let's get into some wealthy wisdom. Today, we're going to be introducing Black inventors. So let's get into wealthy wisdom, where we blend the spicy salsa of history with the zesty zest of innovation. As we delve into the vibrant world of Black history, get ready to be tickled pink by the tales of ingenious... Why you can't like what? Inventors who've left an incredible mark on the world, like a glittery unicorn stampede.
Bro, you need to work.
Yes. What?
Hey, pink.
On my stuttering. Gotta work on my stuttering. I need to work on my speed reading better, I guess. First in our lineup, let's give a round of applause for John Standard. This culinary virtuoso behind the refrigerator. Imagine a world without this enchanted box. Yes, John Standard invented the refrigerator. Woo! Can you guys imagine a life without a refrigerator? Like, that'd suck. It would just really suck. Like, a lot. No frosty beverages to soothe your parched throat. No midnight feast salvaged from the depths of the fridge. Standard didn't just invent a refrigerator, he orchestrated a culinary revolution, earning himself a hallowed place in the Inventors Hall of Fame. right alongside the luminary who introduced us to sliced bread. Now let's buzz with anticipation for our next person, Mr. Henry Thomas Sampson Jr., the maestro of modern communication, who bestowed upon us the cellular phone. Now, could you guys imagine a world without, well, me and Frank, actually, yeah.
I could too.
Could you? No, you can't.
Yes, I didn't have a phone until I was turned.
Not that you didn't have one.
What are you talking about? But
Saying
I
like being in
understand
a
that.
world where you've never even seen one.
Well, damn near. I was always on punishment, so damn. I ain't seen a lot of them.
There's a difference between owning and having one and seeing one, my friend. When you were a child,
I know, but
when you were a child, I'm still sure you were seeing the commercials that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
No lie, bro.
I have TV
So listen. So like the first time I ever seen one. Well, I say the first 2 times I seen one was once. It was in my dad's car, and he had that one that was like in the armrest, and it had the little plug, and he could pull it. But then I remember him pulling out. It was this black bag, and he had to unzip it. It had the 2 double zips, and when I say this was the Zach Morris phone. He pulled it out. It was white, and the antenna flicked up, and it was flat with the little curve and the buttons. And that was the first time I ever seen a cell phone. To now, what we have now,
that's like, I have, just not in person.
Like you've probably seen it in a show, but I actually physically got to use it.
The first one I saw was when my mom started working for the state. When she started working for Maricopa, and they provided her a phone. It was one of them old brick trapezoid ones. Like the battery was like almost as big as my mug. Like that big. Like you sit it on the flat, and it looks like a trapezoid. Like it was so big. It had a little flip phone, little skinny ass antenna.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like, and no screen. Excuse me. By the way, kids, no screen. You couldn't be on Facebook. You couldn't be on MySpace. Or anything like that. You couldn't be on Yahoo Messenger or AOL Messenger back then on your phone. Nope. You had Snake.
Nokia
if that.
820.
If that.
2048.
If that.
If no,
2048.
That used to be called
the brick.
The 2048.
What, the Nokia 2048?
No.
Like,
it was called the 2048, but the that very first flip phone that just had the earpiece at the top and the buttons. That was like, it was called a.
They had
I think it was a track. Yeah, it was a track phone. TRAK track. I think
they had the brick. Like my grandpa had a BlackBerry. I would play like
see BlackBerry was even that.
I know,
that made
that's when my grandpa had.
That's like the first thing he remembers is BlackBerry.
BlackBerry was the first government phone.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
It was the first one they released that said, "Hey, you got a BlackBerry, you getting tracked."
So let's back it up though. Let's get back on track. We got Mr. Thomas Sampson. He created the cellular phone. Picture a world devoid of instant connection. No swiping left, no heartwarming emoji exchanges. Sampson's brainchild wasn't just a leap in communication. It was the ultimate wingman, drawing loved ones closer across continents, one call at a time. Dang, that actually reminds me too, man. Long distance. That don't exist no more.
Hold up, call me after 9. My minutes are free.
Right? Right?
I can't believe you actually knew that.
Okay, you got a little bit of credit back. You get a little bit of credit back on that.
You gained a little bit back.
Okay, so next we got up to the back. We got let's not overlook the green-fingered genius John Albert Burr, the visionary behind the modern lawnmower. Before Burr's stroke of brilliance, taming your unruly lawn resembled an expedition through the Amazon with a toothpick. But that's not to his. But thanks to his integrity, every suburban samurai now prances through their yard with the grace of a ninja, transforming lawns into verdant masterpieces. So we can thank this guy. I'm pretty sure me and you, Frank, a little bit more than this gentleman can appreciate him more because I'm not sure, or it does say modern lawnmower. So I'm not sure if you've ever had to deal with the push lawnmowers.
Oh yeah.
The non-motor.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Pops has a my pops back in Ohio has a lawn company. So
so you was helping out?
Oh yeah.
At a young
As a
age
young, that's probably my first job. I used to steal the tractor and do the neighborhoods in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And
A
he
side hustle.
bought a little trailer, and I'd have to load the lawnmower.
Nice,
but
nice.
even before then, like I've had the one with the wheels and the blades.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
There's no motor.
Yeah. Those ones.
You got to take a few passes just to make sure it's all even.
So we can thank Mr. Burr here for the modern lawnmower.
Yeah.
It says
My first job was cutting grass.
Self-propelled.
But it was so
I don't know.
His name was.
I don't think he did self-propelled, but
but whatever.
But his name was Mr. Willie, and
Mr. Willie.
He would cut everybody's grass in the whole town, literally the whole town.
For free?
Hell.
Oh.
That man was about his money. So you gonna pay me today? That's how it was. So he would do the riding mower. I was like, damn, where'd I get one? And he was like, hell no, you using the bush one. So he would give you the big yards, and I would have to go all the way down. He would make me go over the same spot twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 all the way up and down.
And you had a motor push?
Yeah.
Or like no motor push?
Motor.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad that made it easier, but still,
Yeah.
it's like, damn, bro, I'm fat.
Maybe he was trying to
I got in shape though.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he was trying to slim you up a little bit.
Trying
to slim you up. But hold on to your hats, folks. Let's lay.
Paid, sorry.
Well,
I got paid $150 a day.
It's not too
That's
bad.
not bad. For how old were you at the time?
15.
That's balling. 150 a day for a 15-year-old? You ain't got no bills. You ain't got to buy no food.
Well, I wish I had that money today.
Sure. 150.
You wish you would have did a little better with it.
Man, that's nice.
Yeah. I wish I would have did a little better. I used to go to Walmart every day and Popeyes. Walmart and Popeyes. That was my two destinations.
So when you would come home from Popeyes, where'd you usually eat?
Where did I eat?
Where?
Under my bed.
Oh, that backfired. Well, I was trying to get to our next person, Mr. Henry A. Jackson, the inventor of the dinner table. So this guy, he made the dinner table, the unsung hero who gifted us the humble yet indispensable table. Without his stroke of genius, we'd be feasting on the floor like cave dwellers, spilling spaghetti sauce, or maybe Popeye's hot sauce, all on our pet dinosaurs. And finally, for wealthy wisdom, let's shift gears to Mr. Robert B. Spikes. Anybody familiar with him?
Robert B. Spikes.
Yep. The virtuoso of vehicular convenience. He bestowed upon us the automatic gear shift. So for all you people who don't know how to shift a manual vehicle, you can thank Mr. Robert B. Spikes, because he is the inventor of the automatic gear shift. Those vehicles out there that shift for you in the first and second and third gear and all that stuff. And you're like, oh, I don't have no idea how that happens. Yeah, you can thank this guy. So bid farewell to the clunky gear changes and say hello to silky smooth rides and jubilant passengers. These luminaries weren't just tinkering with gadgets, they were crafting destiny, sculpting our world with their boundless creativity. So here's to them. Ching ching, cheers. The architects of innovation, the captains of progress, let's raise a toast to their enduring legacy, celebrating wealth of wisdom that continues to shape our universe one brilliant invention at a time. Let's give a round of applause for these inventors here. And then
you got to add one more. Add one more. Garrett Morgan.
Garrett
Since you
Morgan.
talked about, since you're talking about cars, he invented the traffic light, the three lights.
There we go. Let's give another one for Garrett Morgan, inventor of the traffic light. See, I told you guys, but I'm just planting seeds. You have to do your, what is it, Jimmy?
Diligence.
I said they have to do their due diligence to find out the details, okay? So we planting seeds, but you got to do your due diligence and water it so you can grow it into a nice little tree, and then you can get the knowledge off of it. You know what I mean? But that is going to wrap up this week's Wealthy Wisdom. Stay tuned for our exhilarating journey through the realms of innovation and inspiration. Until then, keep your curiosity well fed and your dreams as lofty as a skyscraper. And then that's going to take us into our next segment of the show, where we're still on the same shit. I ain't going to lie. But this one's just a little bit more in depth, and it's a little bit of wacky wealth. So this segment here.
You don't have Asking the Masters this week?
We do. Oh, man, did this thing get cut off again?
I shouldn't even ask. Never mind.
Yes, I do have Asking the Masses, but Asking the Masses is connected to We Building. So I was going to wait and do it at the same time. At the same damn time, man. Same damn time.
At the same damn time.
All right. So, oh, wait. What the flip? That is
Flippity
not.
flip, flip, flip.
That is not what
Tippity tip, tip,
I
tip.
just did.
You wit.
Sorry for the delay here. You know, technology. But so we're going to be going into a bunch of inventors. That's what I was saying. Stay tuned, because next week we're going to have some more Black inventors for you guys. It is the first weekend. If you guys didn't know, it is the first weekend of February. If you didn't know, now you know. Does anybody know what that means, though?
Come on now.
Jimmy, you know what it means?
It's about to be my birthday.
I mean, I guess.
When's your birthday?
March.
You ain't even in this month.
Yeah, man. Wrong month. Wrong month, man. Wrong month.
You said do I know what it means?
What's the significance of February?
Yeah, what's the significance of February, sir? Actually, you can't play that, man. You're going to get me muted again.
Probably.
That happened a few weeks ago. I was like, what the hell? And then it just finally clicked. I was like, oh, yeah, Jimmy was probably playing music in the background. Because it told me I got, like, part of your thing is muted because of copyright reasons.
Which part?
So you can't be playing music in the background no more, man.
It's only a
Nah, you
certain
can't
amount
do
of
that.
seconds.
Be muting
Yeah.
my shit, man. Be getting me muted.
He got SpongeBob socks on.
Muted it. But anyways, let's talk about Mr. Granville
this is
T.
Patrick.
Woods, man. Do you guys know what a patent is?
You said Tiger Woods?
No, I said Greenville T. Woods. Do you know what a patent is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's a patent?
Hey Siri, what's the patent?
You gotta thank that
So,
guy for the phone.
This guy, right? Granville T. Woods has 60 different patents. This is why I chose him. Oh, it's my best friend.
Where's she at?
I don't know. I haven't heard from her in a while. Maybe I'll reach out to her today. But I chose him for Wacky Wealth today because this man has 60 different patents. Get ready to meet the electrifying genius known as Granville T. Woods, the Black Edison, who lit up the world of invention like fireworks display on a 4th of July. This African-American dynamo wasn't just your average Joe. He was a whirlwind of innovation, cooking up more than 60 different patents in his lifetime that rocked the socks off fields of transportation and communication. Now let's dive into 2 of Woods' jaw-dropping patents. First, picture this: 1887. So we go back. Our genius goes back. 1887. 1887, and Woods drops the mic with his multiplex telegraph, a mind-bending system that lets moving trains chat with stations like old pals. With this game changer known as the multiplex telegraph, train travel became safer than a grandma's hug and more efficient than a turbocharged engine. So, are you guys familiar with that at all? With a multiplex telegraph? Probably not. Multiplex telegraph makes it possible for the conductor to communicate with the station. Okay. So if there is a issue on the in the runway or the railroad way, the track. If there's an issue on the track, if there's they're low on fuel, or if there's any reason that they need to communicate or anything like that, he invented the multiplex telegraph so they can communicate and be on the same page about things during transit. So that's one thing. I'm not going to go over all 60. We're just going to name two pretty good ones. So fast forward to Woods, his third rail system patent. So you guys familiar with third rail, right? What do we know about the third rail? If you know about the third rail, what are you supposed to do? You don't touch that shit.
Yeah.
Don't touch that shit. Jimmy, you know that, right? If you see a third rail, don't touch that shit. So
there's a lot of electricity running through it.
So Mr. Woods invented the third rail system, where he didn't invent it. He got a patent where he unleashes the power of electric trains like a conductor leading a symphony. By adding an extra rail, the third rail alongside the tracks, Woods turns up the voltage on urban transportation, making it safer, smoother, and cooler than a cucumber in a snowstorm. So Mr. Woods, he patented the third rail system that further produces energy for the trains along the train tracks. So that's why I said, if you guys know anything about the third rail, don't touch it, because there's, like Frank said, there's voltage running through that mofo, and a lot. It probably would hurt more than if you put your fork in an outlet or something. I would assume.
I remember one time my mom had like knitting rods.
Linen rods?
Knitting rods.
Oh, knitting rods.
He probably stuck it right into the fucking
outlet.
I did. I never
shocked the shit out you.
You didn't do it again.
That's that level. That fuck around and find out.
Yep.
You fucked around and found out. Now you tell somebody else, like, don't touch that plug. I'm telling you from experience.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. I told you he's gonna fuck around and find out.
Hey, my brother. So, well, kind of my brother. My sister's baby daddy, right? He would talk to me, and he'll be like, "Yeah, he was like, yeah, if the cans go to next to the oven, and if the oven's open, I'm gonna let him touch it." He was like, "They gonna be running, go hot, hot." I know that motherfucker. Hot. You ain't gonna touch it no more, are you?
My son actually had a similar situation too with the burner, and man, like they say, man, sometimes a kid's got the fastest hands in the world. So I'm in the midst of not even necessarily teaching him, just showing him how to cook eggs. And I'm like, all right, son, first and foremost, don't touch this because it gets really hot. And he's like, this? Bruh. Like a good 4 seconds too. He was like, this? And I was like, oh. I was like, God damn it. We're on lesson 1, man.
Right.
We're on we're on step 1. And you all right. So, all right, I got to teach this kid with the method of being like, I can't use, don't do this. Because he's like, don't do it. Don't do this, you mean? Like, God damn it. Yeah, don't burn yourself.
That's when you start telling him, go ahead, touch it. Find out. I'm trying to tell you it's hot. You see it's red. Right. You see it's red, right?
Red, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just put your hand over it. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Then they get close, and it's like, oh, so hot. Yeah.
I don't even think he fed. Like I said, he took a good 4 seconds to everything registered. He just did it so fast. I was like, don't touch that.
It was probably so hot, it cinched his skin. Oh, yeah. He looked at it and was like
instantly it blistered.
Yeah, man, that's.
And then I felt so bad. And then of course, we didn't make eggs for the next 20, 25 minutes because he was crying like he was dying. And then I had to calm him down, and then he fell asleep. And so, yeah, that was a whole interesting experience there. But you know what? Hold on to your hats, folks, because Jimmy's got something to say.
Actually, no, I was kidding.
But hold on to your hats, folks. Wood's patent party doesn't stop there. From electrical conductors to railroad gizmos and telecommunication gadgets, this guy was on fire, blazing trails and technology like a comet streaking across the night sky. Yes, you in the hoodie over there. You have a question?
No, not a question, a comment, and a concern. Not a concern, but let's just all point out my team went to the Super Bowl. Going to the Super Bowl.
You don't play football? But anyways. So let's
what do you mean I don't play football?
you play basketball first of all, and you're not on the in the NFL.
You're a jackass. You know that, right?
Ew.
I can't be mad at that.
So let's give.
Yeah.
So let's give it up to Granville T. Woods, the unsung hero whose dazzling innovations lit up the world and set stage for a brighter tomorrow in electrical engineering. And if you guys have been following along at all, get your kids into electrical something,
Right.
into the tech world. If you got kids that live in Arizona and they got to go through high school and college still, and they have any interest in technology, nurture that ish right there for real. Arizona plans to be the hub of the pinnacle of technological education in the next 5 to 10. All right, you heard it here. And that ain't even Black History. That was just helping you guys out. Hopefully you be listening, because I be dropping gems sometimes. But that's gonna wrap it up for the wacky wealth that is wackiness, because the guy has 60 different patents, Granville T. Woods. And that's gonna bring us into the double whammy of the last segment of the show. It's my favorite, it's Jimmy's favorite, it's Frank's favorite. It is
We Building Boys.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we hit that with the.
That shit was beautiful.
Indubitably.
That shit was beautiful.
And I oblige.
That shit was beautiful. Beautiful.
That was
So,
beautiful. That was on point.
Like I said, we doing a double whammy.
Is that 2 weeks in a row?
No, because
well, it's 2 weeks with me in a row.
yeah. We'll count it. I'll allow it. So yeah, like I said, we doing a double whammy for the last segment of the show. This is going to be We Building Boy and Asking the Masses, because I didn't have a special guest today, and I was having a little bit of trouble trying to decide who to highlight this week. So my Asking the Masses question was, I'm having trouble picking a business to highlight this week for We Building Boy. So I put it out there on the social medias and said I was having a little bit of trouble. Whoever wants to nominate somebody, the first 2 will be on the promo spot. I got a lot of likes, a lot of views, but only had 3 entries. So I decided to just do all 3 instead of leaving one person out. So first and foremost, and also to since I don't have them and I kind of gathered this kind of quickly, I'm not going to have a whole lot of back information for them. So make sure you do your due diligence if you are interested. First up the bat, we have No Trace, a plastic-free way to shop. The West Valley Zero Waste online store, refillery offering responsible made home plus personal items. Zero waste isn't a buzzword. It's an intentional effort to help divert trash away from landfills. No Trace only provides functional, sustainable items for your home that are either combustible or recyclable. All products are vegan. So that is No Trace. If you would like to contact them and learn more, their website is mynotrace.com, or you can email them at hello@no-trace-waste.com, or you can reach them by number 602-780-0404. And that is No Trace. It is a plastic-free way to shop. So I'm not sure if you guys out there on that train or heard about it. Have you heard about how there's a lot of people kind of leaning towards this, like we're getting away from plastic and trying to minimize our plastic use and things of that nature?
Mm-hmm.
And then next up to bat, we got Shop Asia May. Looks like she has masks and earrings, collectibles. Like I said, I'm sorry, I don't have too much information on this one, but if you are interested in learning more, her website is shopashamae.com, shopashamae.com. Or you can find her on Instagram at ASHA_MAE_CLAYS. And then last but not least, We have.
Sorry.
You gonna start singing "Fries Are Done" or something over there?
Huh?
Nothing.
King fries are done.
Oh, forget for genius.
All right, we got one more. We got one more. We got one more. We got one more. Last but not least, and last but not least, we have Shar's Creations. Shar, the CEO of Shar's Creations products, they provide natural skincare, hair care, intimate cleansing, and aromatherapy. You can contact them at 480-779-9137, or you can email them at sharscreationscustomers@gmail.com. They actually have a storefront, I believe. So they do have an address available, 2820 South Alma School Road, Suite 18610 in Chandler, Arizona. So, like I said, I was having some trouble with the We Building Boy today. So you got 3 for the price of 1. We got No Trace, a plastic-free way to shop. We got Shop Asia May for earrings, masks, and collectibles. And then we also have Shar's Creations for skincare, hair care, intimate cleansing, and aromatherapy. So let's give a round of applause for all of those local businesses, local independent businesses out here. And you know what? Just for shits and giggles, let's give a shout out to Alpha Motorsports as well.
Hey, Alpha.
If anybody's looking for any special, or actually, Frank, you can explain it better than I. What kind of vehicles does Alpha Motorsport? Damn, I'm messing it all up. What kind of vehicles does Alpha Motorsport like to provide?
Well, the nice thing about Alpha Motorsports is there's a nice variety of vehicles, but if there's something in particular you're looking for, we have the ability to also find it. So, but you know, our little models, we get cool cars, get cool people. So we have Broncos, Raptors, Corvettes, Camaros, some big trucks. Got a couple big trucks. We just took in a F-350. So all hooked up, ready for towing. So it's pretty nice. You know, it's a good variety SUVs. Got a black BMW right now, M340. So
nice.
And you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Some of them that one thing that does set us apart from everywhere else is if a car qualifies, my owner actually puts a lifetime powertrain warranty. Woo! So you get the peace of mind to just be able to drive your car. It covers engine, transmission, drivetrain, turbos,
that's
superchargers.
Right,
you know what I mean? So right the peace of mind for however long you keep the car.
And you get to go see Frank the Tank.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Get handled with a caring, down to earth, but exciting young man.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna possibly wrap it up for the day.
But you know.
But
so
we're gonna get a round of applause for our engineer of all engineers, Jimmy. Thanks for helping us out today, sir.
I'll go home. White girls.
Get some Subway. Macadamia nuts and
cookies.
You know, my team went to Super Bowl.
I'm 19.
I'm 18 because.
All right, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you for that.
March.
And we got another round of applause for the unstoppable object, the juggernaut, Mr. Frank the Tank. Thank you, sir, for being able to come down and spend some time with us.
Absolutely, anytime.
Usual.
I'm so grateful for this. I appreciate it.
No problem. And then last but not least, we got a round of applause for you guys, for all my viewers, supporters.
You guys did, didn't you? I knew it.
all the supporters out there. Thank you, all the viewers. I wouldn't be here without you. So I thank you.
We appreciate you.
And on that note, peace.